We're back, guys. We're freaking back. Okay. Hello. Don't ignore him. Today we're going to be going through my favorite musicians or song art or music artists and their favorite and some of their best songs in my opinion. Without further ado, let's start. So first up we have Connor Price, which is him and another artist we're gonna get to in a second. Well, I guess I can do them both at the same time. Yeah, Connor Price and Nick D. They have a lot of songs together, a lot of bangers. It's hard to pick favorites, to be honest with you. There's a lot. They have, let's see, Ride, Upgrade, Scoop. That's a really good one. Slide's pretty good too. Swordfish, Push. They have a lot. Buffalo, that was the one I was teasing yesterday. There's a lot, but Connor Price has a lot of like great songs. I guess some of my favorites, I guess, would be Pull Up with Hoodie Allen, Big Fish with Pertinence, and then hold on, let me just there you go. And then he's still there. And then yeah, Scoop is really good though. I really like Scoop. So. His more recent one called "It's Not Really Funny" is pretty good too. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like a trio thing. It's him, Nick D, and then Graham, who does most of the beats for them. I also have a couple of his songs in here. But I guess first we'll go on to Nick D's stuff. Or actually, I think we should do like the lyrics, like my favorite lyrics of some of the songs. So in Ride, I'm gonna pull up the lyrics real quick. Ride, Connor Price. Connor lyrics. So, whoa, my face is bright now. Okay, so it's basically sore throat. I'll perform shows in Morse code. Show up on the dot, then I double dash. Yeah, W's only. I never double back. That's crazy, because dot and then double dash is W in Morse code. It's like there's layers to this. Anyway, and then there's Scoop by them. Find it. Hello. There it is. Oh, not that one. You want the Scoop? I did not mean to click on that. Give me a second. I got a haircut, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can, because it's not great looking. Scoop. There we go. The chorus is sick too. But this part is definitely my favorite. You want to know which one? Gotta find it real quick. Oh, here. So I marched over to April, said May, drop it in June. Get it like March, April, May, June. Genius, bro. Anyway. Okay. And there's also these MFs is doomed. It's pretty funny. So I guess those are some like my favorite lines. There's also a song that I discovered of the three of them recently. HOV. There's also a bar in there that's actually pretty fire. So I gotta look that up too. Fuck. I was driving in an HOV. HOV. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna find it like this. So if I just do HOV remix. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, where is it? Oh, yeah. No U-turns, my fault that I put you first. I think that was like crazy. Like, yeah, that's pretty hard. Anyway, I guess that's Connor stuff. There's also Nick D, as I said. He's got like, what's up? I guess last night was a movie. I was just listening to that, but there's Sycamore Park. Heavy is also pretty good. I know it get heavy, heavy, heavy. Way too heavy. Okay. I kind of, yeah. I don't have many of his stuff, but it's pretty good. And there's also that one song. What was it? Upset. I'm up and upset. Wait, I'm up and upset. How could I? Wow, frick. Sorry. I'm up and upset. How could I be upset? That's good. That's good. Okay. There's also, oh yeah, Smooth by Connor Price has a bar too in it. If you don't know, my favorite character in the Mario franchise is Koopa. Hold on, wait, actually. Where is he? Where is he? He's in here somewhere. Koopa? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, whatever, it's fine. Actually, I think he's over there. In another bin. Full of plushies. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's my favorite character. And so in the song Smooth, he says, good God didn't know that he could move up into my shell, popped out like Koopa. It's kind of fire. Okay, anyway. So I guess it's their stuff. And then from Graham, recently I've been listening to him because he dropped an album not that long, I think March, called Mood Swings. Had some bangers in that. My favorite's definitely Not Here, Not Yet. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play any of the songs because copyright. But yeah. I mean, I've been singing the lyrics, so. But still. Yeah, Not Here, Not Yet. It's a good one. Ahead of Myself is another one that's like really close to being like it's up there for sure for me. Missing Me, his newest one's not that bad either. It's actually pretty good. It's in my playlist, so I liked it. Anyway, I don't know if there's really a song. Oh, there's also Enough for Me, which is actually like has been pretty popular on like TikTok apparently. Anyway, so yeah. All right. So that. I guess we'll go on to the next artist. The fourth artist is a Baby No Money. Very popular on the internet. I feel like he has every right to be. He's very popular. He's very good. In my opinion, he just makes very upbeat stuff. But like every once in a while, he'll drop like really deep, like a really deep song, and it's so good every time. He never misses. Well, never is like 9 times out of 10 is like it's a banger, you know. I mean, it's like his older stuff isn't really my thing. Because nowadays he's doing like I feel like every song is like a different genre that he's like dipping his toes into, but they're so good every time. His most recent one, Round and Round, is so good. Oh my god, I love it. Genuinely, it's like the beat's so catchy. I love it. That's the second time. Are we gonna do this every video? Just counting how many times I've yawned. No, anyway. There's also Why Am I Like This, which is his second most recent song and also the most recent like deep song that he dropped. It's so crazy. Like the beat is insane, but I love it. It's so good. They're definitely from like his sadder stuff. Why Am I Like This is definitely number one. From his just regular stuff, I think Round and Round. It's like recent, so it might change, but still. Uh, what else did he dropped? Mary Poppins is pretty good. I know the music video was a little controversial, but his stuff with Young Gravy as well. I don't know, Young Gravy's like basically his like best friend, I think, at least artist wise, because they have a whole separate account called Baby Gravy. So yeah, they made like 3 albums at least. There's like You Need Jesus is unironically a banger. Super Smash Bros is good too. Swiper no swiping. Yeah, it's there's a lot of bangers. Check as well. It's you know what sucks? There's a song with Connor Price and Baby No Money, but it dropped way before I was a fan of like either of them, and now that I'm like a big fan of both of them, I don't know. It's like I want them to drop another one so that I can experience it, because now they're both twice as big, or three times as big. Because that song was like 5 years old. I don't know. It's pretty old, or maybe three. It's probably 2023, not 2021, but it feels like 2020. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I hope they drop another collab. That'd be pretty cool. And then there's oh yeah, Trendsetter is another Connor Price song that I think is really good, and Violet as well. But back to Baby No Money. Oh wait, and Dabble and Diploma. It's also Connor Price, Nick D. Graham, but they don't miss. Basically, they don't miss. Well, okay, there's a few songs I'm like, but again, 9 times out of 10, it's a banger. Oh yeah, Bag the Fuck Up is also really good. And Come to Brazil is also really good. This is Baby No Money again, by the way. Yeah, okay. I guess lyrics wise, Baby No Money is more of just like the usual rap stuff. Like Connor Price and Nick D and Graham, they're always no swearing, no dirty lyrics. It's all PG, pretty much. So, yeah, that's kind of what makes him different compared to others, you know? Anyway. But yeah, so like Baby No Money, his lyrics aren't really like, you're not really listening for the lyrics type of thing. At least I'm not. I know way more lyrics from like Connor Price songs because they're more interesting to me than I do Baby No Money songs. Plus, they're like, like I said, there's swearing in them, there's sexual tinted lines, stuff like that. But yeah, so I don't really have a favorite line. I guess Why Am I Like This has I made this character I hate to be someone I ain't, but I'd rather be someone else. But there's no one else to play. That's a pretty fire line. It's pretty funny because I want to be an actor, so it's kind of sad. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. To be fair, the whole song is kind of fire. So yeah. Anyway, next artist or artists, because it's a band. Gorillaz. If you, I'm like 99% sure you probably know who they are, or at least heard one of their songs. Their most popular songs. Well, there's the very first song, which was like their biggest or second biggest hit, um, called Clint Eastwood. It's really good. If you don't know it, I'm sure you'd know it when you listen to it. Same with Feel Good Inc. That's their most popular one. Um, really good. Again, they blew up on TikTok as well. Like they were already mega popular, but like TikTok just helped. Anyway, I'm gonna have to switch playlists to the second one, which the following artists are in. I have like playlists from like a few like artists that I think have similar music, or at least to me. Or I guess for like the previous one, it's just like Connor Price, Baby No Money, Graham, Nick D, Hoodie Allen too, Young Gravy. They all like rap esque, right? Well, Graham is a little. He does other stuff, dark pop. Anyway, Gorillaz has a lot of good songs on Melancholy Hill. It's one of them. Rhinestone Eyes is a good one. Dirty Harry as well. New Gold, Tame Impala and Booty Brown. I'm going to talk about Tame Impala in a second. He's the next artist we're going to talk about. It's Feel Good Inc. and Clint Eastwood, as I said before. Humility is a good one. Cracker Island is really good. Silent Running. From the newest album, I only really like 3 of the songs. Or 4. 4, I think. There's a Happy Dictator, God of Lying. Oh no, 5. Orange County, Moon Cave, and then Epic Dream Machine. MT Dream Machine. I said Epic. Yeah. So, but I don't know. There's a couple. I think if I had to pick favorites, it would just be like on Melancholy Hill, Clint Eastwood, Rhinestone Eyes. Oh, but there's also Dare too. That stuff. If I had to do like a top 4, Dare probably. Yeah, Dare, Feel Good Inc. Clint Eastwood. I don't know. Oh, that's hard, dude. I don't know. I think on Melancholy Hill, I think that's my like top 4. Uh, Lyrics wise, I mean, their whole like all their lyrics are like very metaphorical, I guess, and they're like very uh like deep, pretty much. At least most of their songs. Like, well, yeah, all of them. They're like metaphors for stuff. Um, like on Melancholy Hill, for example, there's up on Melancholy Hill. There's a plastic tree, whatever that means. But it's like it's so good. And then there's a manatee who looks out on the sea or something like that. Just looking out for the day when you're close to me or something like that. It's like their whole song, their whole thing is like crazy good. Feel Good Inc. as well. City's breaking down on a camel's back. Yeah, there's all that stuff from their songs. I think Cracker Island is probably also like close to top 4. Sorry, the ad was playing, luckily. But yeah, I think Cracker Island also is like close. It's like on Cracker Island it was born. Okay. Anyway, so that was kind of the Gorilla stuff. There's also from Clint Eastwood. There's I'm useless but not for long. The future is coming on. I do feel like that right now. Dutifully useless, but I'm hopeful. So, all right. Next artist, as I said before, Tame Impala. I don't. It's technically a band, but it's most prominently the guy, the main guy, Kevin, or whatever his name is. I'll look it up. Because in the song Dracula, he says, Kevin, Kevin, just get in the car. Yeah, see, musical group. Kevin Parker. I guess he started it. And he's like the main guy. Yeah. Cool. Well, there you go. Back to Spotify. Well, flashbang. That's Spotify. So, like I said, they have this is like this is like a Baby No Money Connor Price situation. Like, I wasn't a fan of either of those bands. Or, well, I wasn't a fan of either Gorillaz or Tame Impala. But they made a song like, already, and it's just like, if they did a song together now, I'd freak out. You know what I mean? Sucks. Yeah. Uh, it's not as many Tame Impala songs because I haven't really listened to their albums yet. I gotta check them out. I really should like listen to more albums because I just go through their like most popular, and then that's kind of like, oh, that's kind of where I leave off, which is like not great. But yeah, Loser is a more recent one. Dracula, as I mentioned before. Loser actually stars Joe Keery, the guy who plays Steve Harrington in Stranger Things, in the music video. More about him later. So yeah. And apparently he's a big fan of him, so like pretty cool. Anyway. There's the two most iconic ones. Probably Let It Happen and The Less I Know the Better. It's a 3 or 4. I don't know. It's also Borderline. Borderline's good. That's it. It's 5 songs. I told you it wasn't much. Well, 6 if you count the one with Gorillaz. I guess lyrics wise, in Loser, there's a couple. Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, I get the message. I learned my lesson. Tried to correct it. I think I wrecked it. Man, it's a crisis. I never liked this. That's how my life is. You couldn't write this. That's. Yeah. I'm a loser. Right. What's another one? I don't know why I don't know why I didn't fight it. I probably tried and magnified it. I cannot lie, I feel defeated. Take it as a sign you're badly needed. That's probably one of my favorite parts too. Anyway. And then The Less I Know the Better. I was like, cool. Like the first part of it is pretty good. Someone said they left together. I ran out the door to get her. She was holding hands with Trevor. Not the greatest feeling ever. Said pull yourself together. You should try your luck with Heather. Then I heard they slept together. Oh, the less I know, the better. It's very good. It's cool. Anyway. How you doing? Okay. I've said this a couple times, but I'm like a big fan of Korean shows and stuff, but not so much K-pop. I don't know. I haven't listened to much, but only those like BTS songs in like 2020, Dynamite, and whatever the other one was called. Gold butter. Wait, some criminal. I don't know. I don't remember. Butter. Was it butter? I forgot he's there. You can't even see him anymore, but he's there still. It's like smooth butter. Smooth like butter. Like, and that's all we can do. That was what it was. Whatever the song was called. But that was all I heard prior to it. Now I've heard a couple songs. I got 2 or 3. Well, if you count K-pop Demon Hunters, then like 5. But 2 K-pop songs from like actual real life groups. Both aespa or however you pronounce it. Anyway, for Curious, Supernova, and Dirty Work. So I want to give their album Armageddon a listen. Their second album's actually dropping in like 8 days. I didn't know about. Found that out yesterday. Anyway, last artist for today. Sorry. Last artist for today. Oh, actually, I have 2. Oh, we can do part 2. It's fine. Last artist. Joe. As I said earlier, Joe Keery is also a music artist. He makes music. He has been making music since 2019, I think. And he's made like 3 albums. Yeah. That's it. No, just kidding. Some of my favorites, obviously End of Beginning, the most iconic one. Or like his most popular one. I bounce back and forth between Runner, Half-Life, and I Want Your Video all the time. Anyway, there actually were a lot of good songs in his most recent album, The Crux. There's Lonesome is a State of Mind, Basic Being Basic, Potion, Delete Ya, Fly, and Charlie's Garden. They're all really good. I think if I had to pick, Basic Being Basic is probably my favorite. Or Lonesome is a State of Mind for lyrics. Because Lonesome is a State of Mind. It's just like, let me pull it up. Lonesome is a state of mind. Oof. What's my favorite part? Here. I've seen this movie before. I think I've heard this song. Your future's right out the door. Couldn't get it wrong. And then the follow-up is, I swear I've had this dinner before. I know I've heard that song. My future's not what I thought. I think I thought it wrong. So, and then there's... Sorry. And then there's... Yeah, my future's up in the air. Guess I'll play along. And then there's... That's what they say at the end? I didn't know that. I was like, wait, what? But at the end of the song, there's like a very, very like faint. You can like hear him say, "Let's," like a, not into the mic, just like a random conversation or whatever. I was like, let's do it. But I never realized what they said. But I guess they say, let's listen to Bad Bunny, and I'll just stand here. Never knew that he said that. Anyway, I think that's it for today's video. Don't know what else to do. If you want me to do a part 2, I still have a few artists I could do. Definitely one or 2 actually, or 3. Okay, I got a couple. I could do a part 2 if you want. If you do want me to do a part 2, let me know in the comments below. Tomorrow's a pretty hectic day, I would say, considering the fact that we have 2 speaking things, one of which is like really scary. And I didn't study, so that's great. Oh, sorry. I said sorry to my iPad. The thing is, I'm like really lazy when it comes to like studying. It's like genuinely bad because it's I don't know. I guess I'm just lazy about it. I don't know why. I just am, and it's like recently it's been really bad, which is bad. It's horrible because exams are starting soon. I got like 3 weeks, and it's a big chunk of stuff. So yeah, you know, yeah, the retail exam is gonna suck. That's what we have tomorrow, by the way. We have that, and then a Dutch like elevator pitch, if that's what it's called. I don't know. It's like a little 60-second pitch, or it's like Shark Tank, pretty much, which we've already done during English. That's the funny part. We've done it before. I guess that was in group, and this one's not. Plus, you get assigned something that is already invented. With English, you got to like invent something yourself. Want to know what I came up with? A piggy bank. That could like you could like there's like a keypad. You could type in how much you want, and it would just get rid of that. And then if it didn't have that amount in the piggy bank, it would like alert you like, hey, this is there's not that in here. And it would do it in the most convenient way and whatnot. That would never work in real life because how would it detect that? Unless I mean, hey, if there's a will, there's a way. I'm sure someone could invent it, but whatever. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about inventing it, give me a little bit of the credit, okay? I came up with it. Well, not like I'm not the first person to think about it, but like if you're gonna do it, you heard it here, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Yes, like and subscribe. If you didn't, why are you here? You sat through 32 minutes of this? Crazy. Anyway, that's it. So see you tomorrow for the next video. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. All right. Peace. You gonna end it or what? Are you going to? Oh, I see. You want to see him falling, don't you? We'll freaking bet. You want to see him fall? There.